everyone! Nice to meet you. My name is Yunita Rosiana Safitri, and you all can call me Yunita. So, today I'm going to tell you about a place that really memorable for me. It is the place used to live in childhood and kindergarten. Why the house really memorable for me? Because first, there was that beginning I had a playmate. A true friend could be my sister because in housing complex I was the youngest. Oh yeah, and I used to be picked up by a group to kindergarten when they were off school. And next, there was also the beginning I become interacted in people around. And last, the beginning, I become a volunteer who like to adventure to the rice field. And because the house I stay in childhood and kindergarten so quite far from this area, so let's take start here. Before we get up in this room, in this area, don't forget to prepare masks and hand sanitizer. Because in this pandemic situation, this is masks and hand sanitizer is very important. And this is my childhood home. Sorry if the house is dirty because I not has been in place for a long time. It is the terrace of home, and I used to go to pour water and cook dishes in here, on the edge of here, with water in here, and leaves sand juga. I want to tell you about story. When I'm back home for kindergarten, I must have to turn my bicycle in terrace, keep calling ibu only until my mom come out of home. And this window remember me about when I first time school in garden. I took photo in here with my father, mother, and my brother in here. This is how is memorable for me, really memorable. And this is living room. When my friend in housing complex play in my house, must be playing here because used to be a PlayStation in here, and we instead play PlayStation together. And this living room makes me missing my grandfather, my grandmother, because my grandparents for the first time come in my house in here. We took picture in here with my grandfather and my grandmother and my brother with a new bicycle. My parents bring me a new bicycle, and we took photo in here. I miss them so much. This is living room. And next, this is my room when I chilled, and I want to tell you about the arcade in 2006. When there was an arcade, I was still in here and still kindergarten, and I used to fall off that chunk of it. And I remember that first position when I going to sleep, I'm in here. But when I'm wake up because earthquake, I'm in here. I'm in here. And position of the falling chunk in here. In my first position when I'm going to sleep. And I swear when I not change my position with my first first position I'm going sleep. Wassalam. Wassalam. Nah, this is my first position when I'm going to sleep, and my position in here when I woke up because earthquake in here, and position of falling chunk in here. And next we are to middle room. Before we middle room, I want to tell you about cupboard. This is my cupboard. This is my cupboard when I chill. And there is writing. Pray, wake up. Pray, mirror. And pray before sleep. And we are to middle room. This is middle room. This middle room. When I chilled, I and my brother playing 10 in here. In here, when I chilled, I and my brother still getting along, but it's different now. Now we always fighting and no one relenting. And this middle room. And it's the kitchen. The part we visit most often is here because it can in the mirror or go to place to meet. This is a place to eat. Then there is such a long table here. I don't have a memorable here because I ate like in the middle room. We are going to hallway. This hallway, it's hallway connecting hallway with terrace in here. So if I not allowed to play out with my mom, I just like to sneak through in hallway because when I passing with door in living room, I can be chopped with my mother. And when there was and I want to get out with this house, I just stay this way. And anyway, this is hallway to the best. Next, this is a room too, but this room used to be a place of prayer because the atmosphere is good and because there are rice fields there, so the wind is natural, let alone the view. And I want to tell you about the story with this room. When I chilled, I saw a head in here in Maghrib time. And after we short, we have closed the window in Maghrib time. Somehow it must be so, but when we do it, it's no detraction in here. So let's go out and see the rice field. It's very white, and don't don't forget to wearing masks. It's got people, yeah. It's really cool in the morning. The atmosphere can be basic. Actually, if the sunset is also really good. Well, there it was a factory. But before the factory, there was a tiny plant. There used to be a creek in here with the kids in here. Adventure in here, where I was on this. Until we go there, in here, we go there just around this rice field, all the way to the part that used to be that little chick in here. We all take the stupid too, for bring to adventure. Go to back home. First time I play a bike, the fence I hit because I can have the same tools yet can break the bike, so it just crashed. I want see you all in my kindergarten. When I home, I want see you the kindergarten. What I video earlier was where I went to school in kindergarten. If kindergarten is good, yeah, because in school still has toys. Yeah, I used to go to school with bicycle from home because it's close to home. And what I like the most is the time back home from school because we ride bicycle a lot. Sometimes we race. Who get home first? It is the winner. And my kindergarten friend, almost all guys, and they used to like prank me, but they're very fun. In the past, there must have been a storyteller in around kindergarten, and I certainly bought because price of the toys used to be thousand of different now. Where there are thousands of toys. There is another part that makes kindergarten memorable. Every Saturday, we are going to one of those student house. Then we eat together. And this is a schedule of the school. And there is also every lunch we will brush our teeth together, and we are fighting because we won't brush our teeth first. Then there used to be a crying baby in kindergarten, so every week we are dancing lesson, and every dancing lesson I cry because I'm afraid with teacher dancing lesson. until finally, before the installation, I go to home first. I read with bicycle while crying. I'm sad that remember that. And can I tell you that those two places I told you about were very memorable to me because there I enjoy a very beautiful childhood without any sense of burden. Although every place I visit often also memorable. But for myself, house I stay in childhood and kindergarten very memorable to me. So that's my story about a memorable place, and see you.